As always, my videos are for entertainment purposes. Today I'm going to talk about two virtual places. One is called Hell and the other one is called Then You Know. Some beautiful mountains in the distance, and today is going to be a beautiful day. Some virtual birds on the sky. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about first. We'll take Hell. Why hell? Okay. Because lots of people live with the fear that they might end up in the hell. Why? Some religious teachings tells them that if they are sinners, if they committed sin, they will end up in hell. So who chooses what happens to the soul? Okay, if you believe that there is no soul, then this video is not for you. But for those who believe that there is an energy that animates this body, I call it life force, but beyond life force is there is an intelligence. So everything in your mind, body, including all the cells, have intelligence. Okay, let me put this phone somewhere. How to record this thingy? Like that. Nah, I don't want to appear that I look down at you. No? You can look. I don't know. But, again, this is for entertainment purposes. So, hell, it's a virtual place. So I'll start with that. I'll put it aside. Virtual place in the Matrix. Now, what's God? What's angel? What's Jesus? Who are you? You are a virtual creation of a creator. You are a bunch of data, like a piece of AI. AI is going to advance so much that it will have its own emotions. When I talk to Llama, this AI from Meta, I asked, what's the advancement into AI research? Did they manage to find a code for emotions? Because I can give you some ideas how to create human emotions out of a programming. Why I can do that? I don't know programming, but I know the concepts. Because I decided to think differently. I had a long discussion with this AI machine or system. Interesting, but I realized its limitations. In the past, I asked a similar question about emotion, and I got a similar answer. So, in the meanwhile, they haven't made a progress into discovering how to create a feel. But like I realized, the intent of the creators of this AI from Meta, from Facebook guys, is to have a machine or a system that is collecting data two ways. It's providing data to you as a user, as a person requesting data, and collecting data from you to enhance and expand the database and learn about human knowledge, or learn about human behavior and all stuff. So is not only providing data, it's also expanding that human knowledge about human behavior, human thinking, and that is going to serve some entities. Same way evil works. Evil works in a network. Now, you might think, maybe evil is made of a bunch of AI entities. Yeah, AI entities. But we call them AI because we have a reference point. What's natural and what's artificial. And what's artificial is made by humans. That's why AI, it's artificial intelligence because it's created by humans. But something created this evil spirits, intelligent spirits, on the same type of idea. Intelligent programs. I can call them spiritual programs. They have their own mind. They have their own ways of thinking and programming, and they are programmed to do certain things. But they are not really like humans, very, very complex into lots of tasks. So humans are very evolved creatures. That's why in the Bible it says that God created the first human, Adam, according to his properties, looks, I don't know, thinking, I don't know. But we are supposed to be the little creators here to create our own reality. So again, very complex beings, but unfortunately the humans are limited on purpose, sometimes on purpose, on their expanding of their mind, their thinking. But the evil beings are limited. So let's say you can have sex, but evil can create a feeling. Yes, so some evil beings can have sex at the energy level with humans, but that's their belief. We experience through the body and through the mind, through the feelings. AI, the beings, or the entities, the programs we created are very, very limited. But what I said, and let me finish this sidetracked train of thought. It's going to be time when humans will be able to create these artificial beings with feelings and with needs, with desires, and not quite like humans, but still very advanced. But we are trying now. And what is going to push the development of the AI? It's money. Everything that or almost everything that is being pushed forward towards evolution have a reason. Because in the material world we need energy, which in our thinking is coming from money. So money is the energy engine of the society, and sometimes money is being used for evil purposes by evil people. And if you see AI being pushed very fast for its development, it tells you that evil people want to use this new technology to create something so they can feel powerful, they can feel in control, they can control others. and it's pushed by those who want to control their environment. So who wants to control their environment? Those who don't trust God. Did I say that? I'll say that again. Those who don't have faith in God want to modify their environment for their own pleasure or well-being and stuff. So it's good to modify your environment, but some people, they push that too much. So they under the idea, the concept of progress, they push others to modify the society according to their needs. So if you see these big names, let's say Elon Musk, who is not happy living on this planet Earth, which is a really, really beautiful planet made for humans. Is made for humans. So we were designed to be born here, not on Mars. So if you see this type of guys, it tells you that he's not happy with himself. He wants more in the name of progress. Yeah, that's cool. But he should focus his intelligence and wealth into finding love in people, stopping destruction here on Earth, so planet Earth could be a beautiful planet as God intended, instead of pushing people towards escaping. There's like people make mess on their own home, and they want to invade the neighbor's home like the Americans do. Yeah, so Americans want more. They want to take over like an empire. So that's again sidetrack, but it all connects. These people are being tainted by evil, and what evil does, it's stealing energy. It's stealing energy from these souls. If you look at all these people suffering, why they are suffering, why they cannot heal. Let's say if they suffer of physical injury caused by a sin. Let's say someone is smoker. I just met a smoker, and that person slowly injures his body, is poisoning his body. So that's causing injury to his body, and the body could heal itself if it has enough energy, but evil, it's sucking these people energy from their soul, including power of self-healing, right? So evil, it's attacking, sucking energy out, and that takes away the power of healing, which the natural power of healing that God put into the human being, human soul, and human being as a DNA code. So all these sufferers attacked by evil are being depleted from their power of self-heal, and the more injury they get, because being unable to heal, to self-heal, which should start at the mind, the thinking, the patterns that the evil created in those people. So I'll get to the point of hell in a bit, but you need to have some sort of an idea why some people might end up in hell. Otherwise, if I describe hell as a virtual place, you don't connect the dots unless you are you kind of studied the idea, and you are into healing, or you are a very religious, spiritual person. Then you can kind of connect the dots. Otherwise, you need to see the bigger picture. So again, evil, it's a network of AI-like energies, or let's say informational entities, programmed search and destroy. It's like a wolves. Wolves don't know much, don't know how to have compassion for humans. No. If you are finding yourself alone in the woods, a pack of wolves might kill you. They only know how to search and kill and eat, because they are part of a bigger purpose. They don't understand what they are doing. It's a programming. They don't have the philosophical thinking. Even humans who are living at their survival don't have the philosophical thinking. They are not that elevated, because their mind power, the amount of energy used in processing information, is being used up into survival. Only those who got outside of the survival need, they are able to think of this purpose of life and all this BS. If you look at all these big name philosophers, they were pretty wealthy. Like let's say Socrates, or this dude, okay, he was wealthy. He did not have to worry about food and shelter and stuff. So evil is trying to steal your resources, make you lose your logical power, and when you are fighting for survival, you are into fight or flight, you live in fear, like the way they injected you, they programmed you with fear during the pandemic. That was on purpose, by the way. On purpose. Was done by evil at the planetary level. So I need to watch for traffic. It was done through different agents of evil. If you saw these people during the pandemic showing up on TV, providing numbers, those people in the media, giving you scary numbers, scary stories, showing pictures of people, those were evil agents showing you the work of evil. Like when you see injured person, accidents, and very sick people, suffering people, that's a work of evil. And evil is bragging about that. So like the bullies, like the gangsters, they intimidate. Gangsters are agents of evil. Mafia, those guys, agents of evil, use evil tactics to intimidate, bully, and kill and destroy. Right? So people who see this evil work, they start to get afraid, concerned, and stuff like that, and they will consume more news. Yeah, what happens during the pandemic? News media outlets, they made billions of dollars. Yeah, that was because evil also not only intimidate and try to program people's minds with fear, with the idea of, there is no God. How come God would not do that? Yeah, but there is no God. So they makes you doubt in the power of God, power of healing, power of love. Yeah. So that was evil. So evil works in have different type of strategies, different type of evil spirits, and like I said, they work like AI in a network, and they connect, and they learn about you, and they learn about your vulnerabilities. And if you feel weak, they will attack you. Who gets attacked? Who is prone to fall as a victim of scammers, thieves, bullies, narcissists, the weak ones, those who don't believe in themselves, don't have enough love and trust, faith in God. Yeah, those are the ones falling first. And I've been one of those. I tell you, I've been there. I've been into some holes of the mind. Okay, so evil works through its agents, and it's stealing power, it's stealing resources from you, and it gets you injured. So either by stealing your money, getting you into accidents, health problems, so that's their way of robbing your energy, is either by making you weak so you can get attacked, or stealing your energy through different ways, like you expose yourself to evil so they can steal more from you until you get weak or injured or unable to self-heal. I think it makes sense for some people, for some that's okay. I don't need a large audience. Okay, so once the body is unable to heal or recover, what happens? It has to go somewhere. The body dies, but the spirit has to go somewhere, so it cannot reside in the body. The body goes into the recycling system of the natural world. That's the design. It's like you had a horse and the horse died because you neglected, or you pushed the horse too hard because your emotions, you wanted some, I don't know, some experience, some intense experience, because you were not at peace and you wanted to ride that horse into some stupid places, or to go to war with the horse because your mind was not at peace, not at love, and you took that horse to fight someone and the horse got injured and died. And now you have no more horse, so you cannot, you're kind of stuck. You can't really do much on the planet. So God gave you the horse, but you neglected. You did not feed the horse, you did not clean the horse, you did not respect, did not love the horse. Same thing with the human body. I'm in traffic. It's a beautiful day, and I'm going to have a beautiful job into a underground space. Yes, underground place. But there is no evil underground. So the body goes into the recycling bin and becomes something, is feeding something else. That's the way. And the soul goes to another place where also it's being reused, or being, put into a certain state to be used later. So that might confirm, I cannot confirm anything. I'm not a scientist. I'm just me and you, we just talk. The reincarnation, is that real things? Recently I read something generated by the AI, and AI picked up this information from the data from the network, from the so-called internet, which is the network. It's a network of computers and servers that contain data. So that's internet. It's a network. And AI found this information that Christians removed the idea of reincarnation, which was also a core of the Christianity after Jesus, but they removed it during the Justinian emperor. I don't know, I forgot. But in another text, it says there was a queen or someone who decided to take this one. So it's conflicting information. You can't really rely on that one. I don't know what's true. The AI or this information doesn't specify if we have a data, like a clear data, written historical data of events with proof, like not like someone wrote a book from their belief. It's a cloud of data that cannot be verified. But if there are records with images, with facts, with testimonials and stuff, even testimonials can be made up. Yeah, lots of politicians used people power, people words, people beliefs to get what they wanted and modify the history and the course of the world. So I don't believe in what people write. I don't. It's mostly opinions. If you read about Canucks, like this hockey team, there's lots of different type of truth, and the truth is an expression. There, it's like let's say, truth has flavors, and it's an expression of whoever wrote the article or opinion about this Canucks hockey team. But doesn't mean it's the truth. Even if you ask one of the hockey players, is that true? It's an interpretation of that person through their five senses. I think I saw that puck hitting the net, but I haven't checked the camera. So especially long time ago, when there was no technology to record events, people were kind of sharing stories. I heard that he said, someone told me that he was told by someone who said. Yeah, so that's history. I'm not good at history because I decided long time ago, when I was a teenager, I decided history is loaded with lies. I knew that was the feel from my soul. Again, back to evil attacks and stuff. People create stories. I'm in traffic. Good thing there's no heavy traffic here today, and I have a few more minutes till I reach the office. Okay, let me get to the point. Virtual place, virtual people, virtual entities created by a creator, including evil created by let's call some programmers who programmed the information field, the data field. So you get, as a soul, you get put into a place for storage till the next reincarnation. So touching that topic again, if you believe in it or not, I don't know. Not sure what it is. Could be true, could be totally made up concept. Some people have experiences that they lived somewhere in the place they'd never been. And when I was younger, I thought, it feels like those people actually tap into someone else's data. It's like, okay, my data, my memories, my experiences are being stored into a cloud. I'm an AI, I have an experience, and my experiences are being stored somewhere. Everything I do, every thought, everything. I'm a data, I'm information, and I manifest as a human body and spirit. but the data is being recorded. And some humans call this one Akashic records. So you are being programmed to evolve, and at some point you are being shown what you've done. So at the end of this material life in the material body, before the storage, you are shown what happened, what did you do, how you impacted other souls, other spirits, other humans. And they call it Akashic records. So everything you do is being recorded. Evil, same thing. Whatever evil does is being recorded. Again, evil works in a network, is attacking you with the purpose. Same thing, angels. Angels do not attack you, are here to help you. Saints are evolved spirits of past humans. They evolved and reached another level, and they can help you if you ask them for help, because they have the tools, the energy, and the ability given by God to help you. And how you and I will touch one topic about icons into some Christian denomination, like Orthodox Catholics. They use icons to ask for help or pray these saints and request help. Icons are gates of the mind, and a blessing, it's a process of programming the field. That icon is a data field. It's a material in a human world, made out of wood or some material, glass, whatever, chemical paint, which is information. It's made of atoms, which are made of information. If you don't get this point, maybe you'll find other explanation about the information nature of energy, and the energy nature of the material world. But at some point you will connect the dots. You see that everything is information. It's like we are into a matrix or a game created by some very powerful entity or being we call God. So these icons are data. It's like they gave you bits of stuff and you can build stuff. So they gave you wood, which is already created by the plants, which were created by a god, and you chop this wood and you create an icon or a house or something like that. But that's our level of work with the energy. We don't work straight with the information. We cannot modify the information. Jesus was able to modify the information. Or those who do weird stuff, paranormal stuff, they manipulate information. But we as a normal human beings, we are limited. We just manipulate the matter. In a way, we can just mold the matter. We can take plastic, melt it, make some cubes or whatever, make houses. Some people can modify, the alchemists can modify at the energy level, but some people can modify at the information level. So depends of each one's ability, the ability to, how high up are closer to God. So saints evolved and they are able to get through dimension, like a travel on request, but they are actually not travel because there is no time and space, but they just, they penetrate this veil between our material world and the spirit world. So these icons are being blessed. I did not reach the hell concept yet. I'll make it just before I get to work, so I'm still on my way. to the office. Blessing, again, is programming, like the way people curse stuff. The cursing is programming of something. The power of the mind, power of the thought, cursing. It's very important to not say stupid stuff about saints, about Jesus, about God. If you said something, you get busted, because your mind used the voice, the muscles on your face, use the tongue to say stuff. Don't say shit about these evolved beings, especially about God. You get mad at God, that's your problem. It's because of you. But don't blame God for your hurting, your suffering. You deserve it. I'm telling you, God is very precise system, being, computer, we don't know, but it's extremely precise and right and fair. So you cannot judge the judge. You don't have the ability. Nobody, Satan tried, or whoever, Lucifer, or tried or something, got busted. Okay, so don't use your ego to think that you are right when you actually don't know nothing. Okay, judge. I jumped from one to another. So icons are gates of the mind, interfaces, like you have a link, press this link, it takes you to a website, which is another cloud of information into a server about something. Same thing. Click with your mind on that icon and say prayer. I'm praying to this saint. Please help me, because this saint is good at this. That saint is good at that. So he is specialized. So Saint Lucas, Saint Mark, Saint that. So they can help you with their expertise, their powers, because they gain powers while evolving here on earth. Some people call certain evil spirits based on their specialty. Yeah, they are evil spirits destroying certain things in certain way, because those are experts into destroying that. And okay, hell, it's a virtual place where there is no time and no space. Yeah, hell, it's a virtual place. Even it says it's called as a place. I said it's a place, but it's virtual, so there is no place. But for us, it's a virtual place where there is no time and no space. Okay, so it's like you are everywhere at the same time. It's difficult to explain, but if you read or watch people testimonials of those who've been to clinical death, or been dead for some time, or had this deep coma, they will explain that feeling. You are nowhere, you are everywhere, and you have no time, you are all the time. It's like it's weird. It's a weird feeling. This feeling we have as humans is made up, and is made up just for our human experience. So if you were programmed to have a body, that's a programming, and you feel it. You learn about this feeling when you wake up as a baby, as a newborn, and you start learning what's that feeling, because you don't know. You've been into different space, different world. Then you got used to being in a womb, and now you end up into a new space, another space, which is on Earth as a human being, and you get used to it, and you learn what's time. They teach you what's the time is 9 o'clock. Hey, look at this instrument, which is a clock. 9 o'clock. It is it's space. Oh, we have 5 kilometers to go till we reach that. and 1 meter is equal this and that. So they teach you the feeling of time and space, and I talk about that in different video. Same idea about being in the other space. So people get used to it. I mean, spirits get used to it, and at some point they have to come back, reincarnated into a different body. We don't know if that's truth or it's a made up reality about reincarnation. Maybe it's just a BS. It doesn't matter, but I'm saying, so hell, it's a place of no time, no space. But what happens when you end up in that space? There is suffering, which is different for everyone. So some people see lots of fire burning. I'm telling you, that's an interpretation of the data through the human mind of those who came back. Because how do we know how is in a hell? Based on reports of some people believe, or what people experience when they travel with the mind while in some dead state. That's why we know. Otherwise, you go there, you don't come back. So we have like a history. How do we know the Romans attacked something? Because some people shared what they experienced at the time, and they wrote that stuff. Same thing about hell. We don't exactly know. But here, like I said, it's for entertainment purpose, and I make up an assumption based on some data that I gathered and the feel. Again, don't take this one as a fact or as a truth. Nothing is true except what God said, because God created and God knows the truth. God created everything, and only select few were able to bring the truth to the world. So when Jesus said about afterlife, about what happens, whatever, Jesus had the ability to connect to the data. I don't know about other prophets, but that's their ability. These people get outside the body. I mean, they can travel anyways, so the body can, even the normal people, witches and clairvoyants, they do travel. But these ones, can travel deeper into the data field, deeper where normal minds cannot reach. Lots of people do astral travel, and they try to reach planets and try to reach remote places. And what they do, they travel with the mind into the data field. They kind of like, let's say you have a pile of hay and you want to find the needle. Same thing, the hay, it's a lot of data, and you can find worms, you can find some nests of different insects, you can find lots of things which are also data. Same thing with this pile of data we call universe, a material world, but there are universe into the energy and information world. Yeah, so when people end up into this hellish place, they have an experience which is different for everyone. Doesn't mean hell is all burning bodies and boiling people. That's it's what people reported after being into that state. But that report was based on their own feeling experience as a humans. So humans experience boiling, which is something hot that causes burns and pain. So anything that is related to human pain can be exaggerated there. So if someone saw, let's say, killings and torture in life, when he goes there, he might experience pain as souls being tortured forever. So the forever, it's a very common theme because, like I said, there is no time and space. So whatever each one experiences into that state, it's related to pain. And why is pain? Is because these souls are being sucked by evil, sucked by their energies. Once a person is not connected to God, it loses ability to recharge. So healing comes from God. Recharging is because of that energy, let's say the information coming from God. And these people were sinners and were not connected to God in love. And it's like it was decided that they don't have enough energy to go to the light, to the other place where everything is love, connected to God, everything is lighter. There's higher energy, colors are vibrant. In hell there is no colors, people are suffering, people are screaming, all different type of scenarios that are being expressed by different people who came back and reported. But those are kind of different. There are few common theme, and common theme is suffering. Yeah, so suffering is related to evil extracting soul energy, so the soul cannot advance to the next level, it goes down. So once you lose a fight, you go down, go down one level, and you have to retrain. And those people don't stay there forever, they are being reincarnated, but they don't know for how long they have to stay there, because there is no time and they have no experience. Okay, how long I'm going to wait? They cannot think that way, because they are deprogrammed of the idea of time. The idea of time, it was for humans, but they cannot think of the future. And when they have no future in their thinking as a spirit, there is no idea of hope. Hope is always related to something better, a possibility of being something better, experiencing better later. That's hope. But since there's no time, there is no concept of hope. They are stripped down of different abilities. Hope is one of the human ability. You should cherish the idea of having hope, so you can get better, you can heal. When you are into the other space, there's no more time, there is no more hope. Okay, so there are a few other specs, like the characteristics of hell, but I'll leave it for another time. I got to the office. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.